This wild card weekend, and off we go on this fine Sunday. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Well, 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. And if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking. Their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
Second down, Burrow. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now before the Tulane start, here's Tajay Spears. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. A gain there of 15. First down, 49ers. to throw is Burrow. Open man, that's Collins. And he's close to another first down as it's brought down just shy of the marker. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A carry here for Spears. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. Off the play fake. Here's the Burrow. Oh, no chance for over a heavy rush. He goes down. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
That is Ferguson in motion. They'll give on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there for that. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching his ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
They'll be forced to just blow that one away. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they're on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the 49ers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
They'll go again with Benson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. It is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Niners offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Burrow. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to.
I fumbled the football. The Seahawks scoop it up.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure, and the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers covered, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
On first down is Mayfield. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. On first and 10, here's Benson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Throwing is Baker. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Baker to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So, the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 49ers offense and Tajay Spears getting ready for their next possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start first and 10. They go play action for Burrow. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Spears now for the pistol. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. And how much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes, and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And that is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down, second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
So after one, here on Super Wildcard Weekend, 3-all is the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. They try the right side with Benson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. To throw is Mayfield. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
First down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Mayfield. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. They face 2nd down and 7. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Now Mayfield. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That is fielded at the 13. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. A tight end in motion now. On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
1st and 10. Here's Spears. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll send a tight end in motion. Play action now. It's Burrow. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. A big-time play for the Niners. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And After that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Second down and 3. Burrow. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Oakland, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Oakland, touchdown, 49ers. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far. Down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Paul. He's going to have it up there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
It's complete to Evans. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll go. Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Second down throw from Mayfield. This one is caught by Dotson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense and Rome Odunze getting set to get back on the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. Open man, that's Collins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Burrow. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That was a quick throw there, but not on the same page in this time. That's incomplete. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Now, Burrow. He'll try to run for it. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. A 1st down throw for Burrow. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Burrow. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On first down is Mayfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dodson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This game 2 of our triple header here on Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you two in just a moment. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This will be taken in at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll be looking to answer back. They trail 13-6 and start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Benson. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Taken in by Dodson. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A run here with Paul. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Another run here with Paul. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The 49ers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's hit after the catch, and the ball goes free. But this is taken in by a teammate. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. is Burrow. To the left side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Seahawks scoop it up.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we have a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Well, Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Burrow. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll be forced to just blow that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll be forced to just blow that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This one, returnable. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Seahawks offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Baker to throw. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Mayfield. That one Intercepted. Picked off by Darian Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, like, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you're going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll go up here, 1st and 10. A run up the middle, Spears. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. He'll complete that to his fullback. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll run the toss to Spears. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Penetration is the key to run defenses. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's in. John Burrow. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Benson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Mayfield. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Now he takes off. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Tight end going in motion here. On 2nd down, Baker. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. A give. Here's Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They go play action with Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Burrow now. Open man to Mario Douglas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They run out of the gun with Benson. And this will be good enough for a first down. Tackle made up near the 23.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. On the option, here's Hall. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. To throw is Burrow. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will finally be brought down at the Niners' 16-yard line. A big play there. 31 yards. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now, Burrow. A short throw, caught by Ferguson. Just a short pickup there on 1st and 5. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They go play action for Burrow. He's got it at the 3. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2. Here's Spears. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit. I think it actually saved 6 points. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get in to make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up fourth and goal.
Let's get a camera on this defensive coordinator, Mike. He's got to be fired up from what he sees from this defense. Huge stop there, no gain, forces a fourth down.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on fourth and goal. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. On first and 10, here's Benson. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, second down, 8 for the first down. He'll run. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And here we go, fourth and inches. They'll go. Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And he's going to pick up the first down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just...
And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Niners offense ready for this next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Spears now out of the pistol. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. A handoff as they try to run it here. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 33 yards. Now a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So, that'll do it for us.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wildcard Week.
Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing.
Big game downfield. They get there to take him down right around the 41. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And that's good for a gain of 5. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. shotgun. It's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Races past midfield. And he had everyone thinking 6 before they finally get to him and stop that return.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He loses the football. Scooped up by the Patriots. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in 1 play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Putting the tight end in motion. 3rd and short, here's Purdy. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun is Purdy. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
3rd and goal, Purdy. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Steelers, who want up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. First and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Okereke making that stop. Second and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Everett. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Trying to find his tight end. And what will they dial up on third and short? Now they're going to throw again. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands. Couldn't hang on. It's going to be fourth down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Second and 6 now. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Throwing the out route complete. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into the hands of Walker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Trying it right side with Etienne. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required.
And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield. And a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. He finds some space again. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Here's Akers up the middle. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go to Akers again. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Throwing from the gun here. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Purdy throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Myers' kick is good. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The New England offense running out now. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fires right away, but incomplete. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, Allen. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. This finds Everett complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looking to return from the 29. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Hopkinson reels it in. He's got a gain of 6 there. Kalen Carson with the tackle. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. From the 46. Wilson's got it. And this isn't a result quite yet as he goes game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
3rd and long, Purdy. That's taken in by Etienne. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. Now Allen. Throw left side, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Escapes this. They're going to get there, and they drop it. They're trying to build on that big stop.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from the sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Purdy on 1st down. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
As they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Etienne on the catch. And he's going to step out with no gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet in short throws.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's the Steelers' 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Etienne again. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle. I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
He finds him beyond the marker. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Purdy looking to throw. He smartly won't risk something here, just chucks it away.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Searching for somewhere to throw well behind the line. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third and short, here's Purdy. Finds his back complete.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Evans now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Connects with Johnson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Got Everett, and it's complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Allen to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Allen now on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's trying to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Throw complete to Warren. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line.
We've gets it, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Allen on third and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're now set for first and 10. Again, Allen to the air. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a one-score game before halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Nevis with a point after. And the Patriots cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Hutchinson reels it in. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. And the Patriots in the nickel for this third down call. All right, back to the ground game here. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Looking to throw. Adjusted to the tipped pass, reels in that deep shot. Only time left for one more snap block, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they are unable to tie up this contest. That's the half in this opening round AFC postseason matchup. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We had 2 great games yesterday, and we're just getting started here. The first of 3 more on this Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you 2 in just a moment. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He had a touchdown pass in that first half, helping his guys to a halftime advantage. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. From the gun is Purdy. That's taken in by ETN. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Play action now with Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 3rd down.
Even with the assist from that defense, still 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Pats will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He gets this one to Peoples-Jones. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Now there's the flag. It looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is hauled in by Peoples-Jones. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They send a man in motion. On 2nd down, Warren. And that hit stops him in his tracks. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, there to the throw. Escapes the pocket.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's on the move. team, they find a way to convert.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Warren here from the gun. He's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Warren. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
The pressure really got to him, but still good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is into the end zone for New England touchdown. The Patriots grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Caught him deep on the line. They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's complete to Wilson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Patriots offense all set to go. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game. A little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
Automatic first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Allen setting up to throw. He finds Johnson. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Up from the secondary and is Rakestraw on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Warren running between the tackles. This is ahead for about 5. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. Warren once more. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a New England first down. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. A very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Creed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Here's Allen. Throws knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's Etienne on first down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Punter on now, and he gets into this one. Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll start the grab here with Warren. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have the first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on first down, Allen. That's going to be caught by Everett. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bowler like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Patriots football, currently in position to advance in the postseason. A new new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Allen gonna throw again. Warren's got it, complete. And this one does not go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there. He netted some positive yards.
And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots now lead by 10. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Mevis now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. Mevis ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Steelers offense headed out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun to give to ETN. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now get this up the middle to ETN. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Able to find Hawkinson. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. They'll try the right side with Akers. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Purdy throwing here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Takes out a one stop. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through here.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Running it after the penalty. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A 90-yard gain helps them recover in short order. It's 2nd and 11. Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8. Now Allen going to the air. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
The Steelers set to punt it. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Patriots running their offense out there. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Trying an inside give to Warren. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. This is Warren, headed right. And he'll get them enough for a first down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. First down, and they go right back to it. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. 2nd and 8. This finds Everett complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Patriots leading by 8. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Counter play here, Warren. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
On 2nd down, Warren. He's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take one final knee. Time's going to run out. Brock, their playoff story begins with a victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And you never want to count out those wildcard teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.